So I waited for the police for 5 hours and nobody showed up. Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Stick around to hear the crazy story time of when somebody scratched my car. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Okay, let's get into the story time. So I had a leased car and I returned it and I got another car. So, I'm excited because I, got a new car. Who's not excited about a new car, right? And I go to this coffee shop that I always go to. So, I parked in the parking lot and I went inside the coffee shop. There's a little line, so I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting. And it was my turn, so I end up ordering and I got my coffee. And I'm going back to my car and I'm looking at the door. Photo inserted right here. I'm looking at the door and I'm like, what is this? And I'm getting so angry because somebody literally took a cutting instrument and carved into the door of the car. Mind you, I just got the car. So I'm pissed off and I'm calling my boo and I'm like, somebody just cut my car, it wasn't there before. And I'm showing him and he was like, that is deep. Like somebody really, first I thought it was a key, like somebody keyed the car. But it was like they went through the paint, through the steel. So I know that it wasn't just a key, because if it was a key, it would have just been a superficial thing that I can have buffed out. But it was really deep. Again, photo inserted. So, I'm calling, I told him I'm angry, and I was where the coffee shop that I went to is a Dunkin' Donuts. So in the Dunkin' Donuts, there's also a Wendy's, and I'm upset. So I left, right? But then my boo was like, no, go back to the Dunkin' Donuts and ask them for the footage. So I'm like, okay, cool. I went back to the Dunkin' Donuts and I said, listen, somebody just scratched my car. Can I get the footage of what's going on? And they're like, no, we can't give it to you. You have to wait till the police come, or you have to get they didn't want to give it to me. So he was like, go to the Wendy's and find out if somebody at the Wendy's, if the manager at the Wendy's could give you the footage there. So I went into the Wendy's. Okay, let me backtrack. So after I saw the cut on the door, the with the tool, right next to where I was parked, the Wendy's, they have their garbage there. So I saw a guy with those cutting things that they use to cut up the boxes. I seen him with one of those, and I'm looking at him like I gave him that stink look, like I feel like you're the one that did that to the car. So my boo was like, go into the Wendy's and ask the manager, or tell the manager if you can, what happened and if you can get footage. Or so I went in and I told the manager, I'm like, listen, I was parked there and somebody used a cutting tool to cut into my car, the door of my car. And he's like, oh, nobody here would do that. Nobody would do that. Nobody would do something like that. And I'm looking at this manager like, really? Like, dude, how nobody would do that? People intent, their heart, what they will and will not do. But he was adamant that nobody would do it. So I was like, you know what? Let me call 911. I called 911 and I was hoping that the cops would come so I could at least get the footage. I called, nothing. I called again. They said, yeah, somebody's on their way. It's a little busy, but mind you, I'm in the parking lot of the Dunkin' Donuts waiting, and I could see multiple police officers coming in and out of the Dunkin' Donuts, in and out with their donuts and their coffee. I'm waiting. I call again, 911 again. Oh, sorry. Yes, we have your report. Nobody's. I call again. sorry, the same thing, somebody will be with you, nobody's available right now, everybody's busy. I call her again, the same thing. And I stayed there for 5 hours waiting and nobody showed up. So I left because I'm like, really? Like, this is, I understand that it's not like something serious, right, in their eyes. But at the end of the day, it's vandalism. And if somebody vandalized their police car, they would want to do something about it, right? But no, since it's my car that was vandalized, and you know, they don't care. So I left, and my boo was like, go file a police report. And you know, before I filed a police report, I went online and I made a complaint about how I waited 5 hours and the cops did not show up, and nobody called, nobody followed up, nothing. So I went to the precinct maybe like 2 days later, and I filed a police report. And you know, I told the lady what happened. Honestly, I don't even think that they cared. She did take the report, and then she said, oh, we don't give the report at this precinct, you have to go somewhere else to pick up the report. Now listen, I ain't doing all that. Like, I understand it's just a car, and that's what I had to like come to the conclusion. Like, you know what? It's not my life. It's not the life of somebody I know. It's just a car. So just allow it. Don't, you know, stress about it. I did go to, you know, a repair shop or mechanic shop to try to find out how much it is, and they said it would cost me like $600. $600 to repair the scratch in the car. And you know, it's a leased car, so it's bigger than the size of a credit card. So I have to fix it before I return the car, because if I don't, then they're gonna charge me extra. But I just wanted to share this story time with you guys. Let me know if you have experienced something like that before. It don't have to be with your car. It could be like something simple. Somebody pooped on your lawn. Somebody stole your package, and you called the police and they never showed up. Like, I just don't understand how we're paying our tax dollars. You know what? I do understand. They're not here to protect, you know, citizens like me, right? I'm not the ones that they're here to protect. So they don't care if somebody vandalized my car or stole my package or desecrated on my, like, they don't care about that. But let me know if you have had an experience like that. Like, leave it in the comments below. Let's discuss it and find out like why they don't show up. Even though they're like, oh, we're short staffed, we don't have this, we don't have that. But why are you guys showing up to Dunkin' Donuts, buying coffee and donuts? Explain that to me. So I did write to the chief of police and all of that, and they came back with the same narrative. Oh, there's not enough police and we're short staffed and blah, 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 blah. You know, just nothing concrete that made sense to me. I just let it go because the Most High put it on my heart that, you know, it's vanity. It's not something that can't be repaired. Yes, it will cost a couple of fake dollars, but at the end of the day, nothing happened to me physically. So just let it go. And I left it up to the Most High. And the person that did that to my car, I pray for you. I hope you find peace in your heart. You know, I am sorry for whatever like demon possessed you to do something like that. I can not even understand why somebody would do something like that, but I guess they felt that it was something that they wanted to do. But if this story resonated with you, if you've experienced this before, like the video, share the video, comment on the video, and I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day. Bye.